Have you ever met adults like this? They fall apart emotionally at the first sign of setback. Someone raises their voice just a little, and they can't stop themselves from wanting to cry. If a person experiences severe trauma or devastating blows during a certain stage of their development, their emotional age gets frozen at that exact moment and stops growing. When they face similar setbacks as adults or hit rock bottom, their psyche flashes back to that distant childhood moment. In psychology, this phenomenon is called regression. People stuck in regression show 4 key characteristics. First, habitual avoidance. These people are terrified of conflict and prefer to give situations the cold shoulder when tensions arise. They're constantly on guard around people and situations, walking on eggshells. Second, they unconsciously fidget with their fingers, bite their nails, or binge eat when under pressure. Third, they're paralyzed by decision-making. Whether it's major life choices or tiny everyday decisions, they can't form their own opinions. They need other people to make decisions for them. Fourth, they become overly submissive around dominant personalities and lose emotional control easily. The moment they get into an argument with someone or their emotions get stirred up, they can't stop themselves from wanting to cry. Even when they're not actually hurt, as soon as someone raises their voice, they can't hold back the tears. Bottom line, all their behaviors are like those of a frightened child. While their bodies have reached adulthood, their spirits never did. Overall, they give off the vibe of someone who needs to be taken care of. Because of early traumatic experiences or emotionally deprived upbringings, they didn't develop enough capacity as children to integrate different experiences. They could only rely on primitive psychological defense mechanisms to maintain basic survival. To break free from regression, the first problem you need to solve is learning to recognize and identify your own feelings. Primitive psychological defenses make you numb. Only by accurately identifying your real needs can you leave that childlike state behind and figure out what you actually want.